My name is Chebet Milka Agatha. I work with Climate Change Action East Africa. I'm a director with Climate Change Action East Africa. Climate change is something that people do not understand out there. But if I can break down to everyone to understand, climate change is a change of the weather. The weather has changed. It does not mean only when it's drought or when it's over raining. It has come in many angles. Whether it's raining too much and causes flooding, that is climate change. When it's drought and there is no food, that is all climate change. Climate change, we are the high contributors of climate change. When you realize the highest percentage of women are unemployed, they are also the highest contributors of deforestation, because with the women cook food. So we cut down the trees. We cut down the trees to use for firewood. We are the ones destroying the bushes because we are unemployed as women. So I am here to tell each and everyone that we are the main causes of climate change on the low level. So for climate change, I need everyone, I'm calling out everyone to join us in this campaign, in this awareness, to let the world know that we need to stop cutting down of trees. We need to have food at home, because without food at home, we shall not have a healthy living to save the earth. So it's a very good thing to talk about, because we have the mandate to save our earth. Let's do it jointly. Recycle polythenes, recycle bottles, do recyclement, save the earth through many things. I've seen iron sheets made out of plastics. So you can do anything right now to save our Mother Earth. I'm calling out women out there, stop cutting down trees. Families, plant trees. Having a free environment with free air. We want people to plant enough trees, and not only trees, plant trees with purpose, fruit trees, because we are talking about food security, nutrition, and well-being. Plant a tree for shade, plant a tree for a fruit, and plant a tree to support the environment.
As a country, Uganda, we shall have money to make our people plant trees. We value those trees. We want even not only ordinary trees. We want those fruits, macadamia, avocados, be planted, become your cash crop for our people at the countryside, and then we value it for carbon credit. Currently, we want to put in place the law, the regulations that will guide our partnership with those who have money. Yes, we might not have all the money we want for planting those trees, but how do I partner with you? If I partner with you, does it mean you take over my whole plantation? Don't allow our ordinary people to be duped. I'm talking as the Minister of Environment. We are ensuring that the regulation is in place.
My name is Dr. Tom Okurut. Right now I'm the Executive Director for Climate Change Action East Africa, an organization that's registered in Uganda here to promote a dialogue, discussion, and actions that will improve food security and response actions to climate change that interrupt or are affecting food systems in Uganda. So that's where we're located here in Kampala, but we are working in hand in Kenya, and also the climate change is there. So now what do we do? That's what we are talking about. Government has had this, they told people what to do. We are not emitters, as you said. But now we live in this world where these changes are taking place. So we must adapt. Okay? So that's what they call adaptation. And the focus of most of the developing countries, how do we adapt to these living conditions here? Now the focus of this symposium here is actually discussing, raising the issue, how do we adapt? And you've seen many papers coming, very innovative ways of how people want to survive, how they can adapt to the changing weather, because this has come. We can't run away from it. So, how does climate change come to you, reach you? And how do we emphasize food in the systems here? Now, what we emphasize in the food systems here is that when the rain comes down, we grow crops also. We eat banana, we eat millet, we eat maize, we eat what? That is biodiversity, okay? For us, we have many food crops. That means that we have a very diverse arrangement. So once you have a large biodiversity, it is those crops that are affected by climate change. Now, because if there's no water, there's no maize. You've had a guy from the Grain Council today saying they had a catch-22. When the rain was too much, they failed to get the beans. When the rain was little, they failed to get the what? The maize. Loss. So we have now to try to find a response. Now what should we do? The discussions that we've had here are very good. We must change our practices, conserve water, conserve the soil and land management. We must do the conservation there. Let us adapt. Let us plant trees that are adaptive. Let us use less water. All the issues that have come here. So that is a method of adapting how to survive. But what we are saying, why we are emphasizing in this our institution, is downloading climate change to food. Okay? Not leaving it there that it has caused floods. No. Floods have occurred, food has been affected. So we're emphasizing food because food is how you feel climate change here. So our institution is focusing on raising the awareness that we must adapt, whatever we're adapting must be adaptation that will increase food availability. Yes. Saying that sustainable, you now have to adopt technologies that can maximize yields. Okay? You know that because of that, you must use fertilizer. Because don't again say my soil is okay. Use fertilizer, use manure. The lady from the Dr. Nalima yesterday told us how she's surviving. Use waste, those are technologies. Waste from cow, from pigs, use it. Even our cow dung, any cow, mulch, produce manure, use it. Don't idle. It requires effort. It will not come cheap that you again wish that, okay, now there's a ASUS thing, they are advertising the app, they are advertising the technology, but CCA is advertising the 1 acre model outcome project, where we want if it is possible, households to have this 1 acre where you do both things that respond to climate change, but also give you food security. Give you food so that you are secure. And when you get food, you get money. You also income. So you will have to listen to the weatherman now, more often. Uganda National Meteorological Authority must be listened to. When they are saying we are going to have this, listen to them. Don't ignore them because they are giving us information and we hope that they can become more accurate and we get a correct story. So that when we are planting, we are informed that, okay, we start planting now. Prepare the land. When to say plant. Don't wait for another week.